Hello everyone, this is AskJoshy. I'm here with DunkTrain from Cloud9 Maelstrom. Why don't you tell everyone about yourself?
Hey guys, I'm DunkTrain from Cloud9 Maelstrom, like you just said. I'm a streamer, content producer, basically for Heroes of the Storm. I play competitively, and I don't know.
Alright, well, Cloud9 Maelstrom has been playing competitively for a while now. I know you guys have had some success in recent history. Why don't you tell us about how Cloud9's been doing?
Well, lately Cloud9 Maelstrom's been doing pretty well. We've won a significant number of the online North American events, usually have really good matches. So it's actually really awesome to be going well online. Lately, LANs haven't been going that great, but we're working on it.
Yeah, I know recently you had the WCA North American Finals that didn't quite go your way, but hopefully you guys at least learned something and can improve upon it.
Yeah, playing on LANs is absolutely unbelievable. It's so different, crazy. The atmosphere is way different. It's really an experience.
Yeah, what's it like playing in the North American competitive scene right now?
The North American competitive scene right now, there's not that many teams who play, You get to know everybody really because there's only 8 teams maybe to play with. So you don't really get that much new exposure. You just get to know everybody. You're like, oh hey, it's our time for our play again, You just get to know everybody, get to hang out. It's really chill. Everyone so far is super cool, so really fun experience.
Gotcha. It does sound like you guys could use some more competition actually, so maybe the Road to BlizzCon will inspire some people to make some teams.
Yeah, I hope so.
What is your practice like on a regular basis? Just when you don't have an event coming up, it's just kind of downtime. What is practice like during those periods?
Practice for us is typically, I would say, 5 hours a day of scrim time scheduled. So 5 hours of actual competitive drafting, trying to play, working out team comps, all the stuff like really competitive stuff. And then the rest of the time, we maybe spend between 3 and 6 hours a day, just playing together in quick match, Hero League, streaming, or even playing other video games, because even that, you can work on communication and stuff. So the team just likes to hang out and have a good time together and try and work on synergy as much as possible, because, like we said, there's not that many people to play with, so it's not like you can scrim 5 different teams in a day. There's just not that many to go around, so that's it.
Does that regime change at all when you've got an event coming up?
When an event comes up, we start to do it a little more serious. Like, when there's no event, it's like maybe, somebody's not feeling well, call scrims an hour earlier, like, we feel like chilling out now instead of playing our last hour of scrims or whatever, go hang out in quick match, that sort of thing. But when an event's coming up, everybody's like 100%. They're always there on time, they're always ready to go. Like, everybody wants to win because the LANs are so hyped. So when there's a real event coming up, people definitely put in more hours, even if the official schedule doesn't change.
Gotcha. So do you ever play solo or stream by yourself, or is it pretty much all team all the time?
Well, it used to be, and my viewers will attest to this, I used to stream a ton solo, an absolute enormous amount, but lately on the team I haven't been streaming that much alone, just because you spend so much time with your team playing the game that it's hard to justify getting on and playing alone. Especially when so much of Heroes of the Storm is about communication and team synergy, you don't really feel the need to play alone. So sometimes I'll stream alone, but most of the time we're all hanging out, and one of us or 2 of us is streaming at a time while we're all playing together.
Gotcha. That's good. Keep that team cohesion going.
Yeah.
What would you say are your top lessons learned from competing in Heroes of the Storm?
I would say the biggest lesson I've learned from Heroes of the Storm is how to deal with people better, because really being in a team environment is like being in a relationship with 4 other people. Like, it's so intense. Things get heated, people have arguments, people, feel differently about things, and somehow you try and stick together and play as a team and all still like each other and not want to kill each other at the end. So, I mean, really, I just think that being able to have that really makes you a better person. If you're trying to fit in with a team of 5 guys, it's actually really difficult because you spend so much time together. That was the most surprising thing for me. What
can people do to ease that that transition into being in a relationship with 4 people?
Well, I would just say, just try to be awesome to everyone. Like, a lot of people are selfish or self-centered, or they kind of think that it's their way or not, and a team is all about compromise. Like, everyone has to be willing to adopt the same game plan, and even if you don't agree with it necessarily, everyone has to follow and do their best, that sort of thing. That kind of cohesion is kind of difficult to get, and we're really lucky to have on Maelstrom. All the guys get together great, which is a huge blessing. I mean, I've tried other teams before and it's been difficult, so really just, I don't know, try to be chill with everyone. It's the way we do it.
Yeah, it comes easier to some than others.
Yeah,
but definitely.
Does.
Yeah, communication and letting things go are both important.
Yeah, definitely letting things go.
What would new competitive players? We talked about the need for more teams in North America. What do new competitive players need to keep in mind if they're going to be trying this for the first time?
To be honest, if you're a new competitor, you need to understand, like, just play to have fun. Honestly, I preach it on my stream all the time too, but so many people go in and they're like, oh, I have to win. And if they don't win, like, even a quick match game, if you lose a quick match game, don't get upset, man. Just try to get better. That's all there is. Like, the genre, all of it, like, you just have to want to get better more than you want to win necessarily in, like, an average game, because think about, 6 months from now, you're not going to care whether you won or lost some quick match games, some night 6 months ago. You're going to care, like, dude, look how much better I am than I was 6 months ago. That's the thing that's got to drive you forward, because that's an amazing feeling to, like, every time, I mean, this happens to me, I don't know if it happens to anyone else, but if you make a play, or you, like, figure something out, and then you make a play off of it, and you're like, dude, I never could have made that play 6 months ago, that's an incredible feeling, especially if it, like, wins your team the game or something. Like, just always keep improving.
All right, DunkTrain, is there anyone you'd like to thank, and where can we see Cloud9 Maelstrom in the near future? You
can see Cloud9 Maelstrom playing in the ESL Major League Season 2 playoffs this week. Actually, I believe Wednesday night the matches start 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. EST. And I believe we're playing against our sister team Vortex, actually, in the first round, so those should be fantastic matches, so make sure to check those out. And for me, personally, I'd love to thank my sponsors for allowing me to chase my dreams, and my little sister for not being angry at me for skipping her high school graduation to be out here in California, playing Here's the Storm. So
I'm sure she'll understand, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, when you're winning BlizzCon, she'll know that she can trace it back to this weekend, right?
I'll have to buy her a fancy toy or something.
All right, thanks very much, DunkTrain, for the interview.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up with you next time.
Fantastic, man. Good to be here.